Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and it's still glorious weather. It's Friday, and today I wanted to bring you down on the Chippenham side of town to a favoured cul-de-sac called Avon Road. And just in there behind me, we're going to welcome you today to a property in Avon Road, which is a 3-bedroom detached bungalow with a garage. There is gas heating, which I think is behind, with a back boiler. There is double glazing, and it is in need of modernisation, but there is no chain, guys. There's surrounding gardens, there's a conservatory, there's driveway parking, and like I said, there does need some modernising, a little modernising programme inside. But look at that plot, look at that surrounding plot, and it's ready for sale. So with this, you know what the property market's like, you know, with my tours, I do try and say to everybody, look, I'm going to try and get as many people as I can in to see this property. We are showing it, we are doing viewings on this property. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to spin this camera around, we're going to talk about the amenities, we're going to talk about the location, and then we're going to go in to explore this detached bungalow in Avon Road. I thought I would just walk around, so here it is. I'll just show you this sumptuous, this lovely plot that just goes around. So before we go inside to the property, it just makes sense to walk around and take a look around this property. Like I said, it's on the Chippenham side, so from here you could go out towards the M4, you can go along the A350, that will then take you into past Laycock, and then that will take you on towards Chippenham. I believe in a good day with a good with right traffic, you can get onto the M4 in say 15-20 minutes, no problem at all on most days. So it's good for access there, it's good for schools, it's good for amenities. You've got links close by, there are a convenience store, there is a garage as well, and there are other supermarkets. And if you wanted I mean, I'm quite a fit lad, if you wanted to walk into town, I'd say within 15-20 minutes you could walk into the bustling town of Melksham. There's even some riverside walks going down there as well, so you are quite close to walks and countryside on this Chippenham side of town. But just look at this plot as we go around again. You can see the conservatory just poking out. That's the rear garden. So the plot does go from here to here. I'm just going to walk around, and it's such a nice quiet neighbourhood, this. And the reason for that, they're built for bungalows and people of a certain age, they don't often move. And those are the riverside walks, which just walk and that can link you back into the town. But they're very, very popular and sought after. So I'm just going to show you the property there as we look at the front. And where I've just parked the car, you can see how much land or how much goes with it. So of course there's a side gate, there's the garage. There is an asbestos roof also on the garage, so they're okay if you leave the roof, but if you want to make any changes to the garage, obviously you'll need to get a company. I think they're from Warminster or Westbury, and they'll come and take it away, but there will be a fee for that as well, but they have to wrap it up in protective bits and bobs and then take it away. So that's just something to consider when you're looking at that garage. But there is a garage with it, there is parking, and even if you wanted to create more parking, you can take away a bit of this walling and get another car in there, or you can do it and go to where the board is and make more parking there. It really does lend itself, this bungalow, to some alterations or changes if one wants, and it's there with no chain, like I said. So what we should do, we should go through that white door, take a walk in and explore the property at Avon Road. And here we go, guys, as promised. So we just walk along. Gonna go up the drive. It's the garage, side access to the rear garden, which we'll have a look at in a bit. And then you have these pretty front gardens. Love the tree, love the herbaceous borders, little dwarf brick walling, and then that garden just goes around to the other sides, and it's a decent size. Double glazed entrance door too. Let's take a look in. There's a little entrance festival, which I'm going to show you, because as you know, with all my tours, I like to turn the camera around, and then when you come in, you see there's a little area there where you could put some coat or stand there for your shoes, or you could put a little coat hood there, which I think they would have had years ago. As it opens up, here you can see a really good size, spacious hallway. I'm just going to show you the angles of this, because I think this property is extendable. It does need work inside. Potentially you could look about going up into the roof as well. That's an option. And then I love the way that it comes out again, and I can see people making that into an area, putting a desk in there. But I love the fact that the rooms come off the hallway, so you're not going straight into a room. You've got a bedroom, you've got a living room, you've got a kitchen, Coming off the kitchen is a conservatory, and then you've got bathroom in here, bedroom and bedroom, which I'm just going to show you now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start left to right. I'm going to walk in here. There's nothing in the property, so it's a blank canvas, so you know it's an easy tour this in terms of what it is. I'm going to give you some tips as well, because we get a lot of compliments about the video tours, and it's there for me to connect people to property. Property like this, I believe, needs work. So obviously the carpets, the wallpapering, that's the first area that you're going to have a look at. Just checking out the ceilings, you might want to smooth them out. They're not too bad. There's your double glazed window, and there's your radiator. So it's definitely decorating that needs to be done. It hasn't been lived in for a while. I'm not sure how long it's been left empty, but it certainly has been lived in a while. You can take a look at the green carpets in here, look at the work that needs to be done on the doorways. The doorway there looks like they're chew marks from an animal or a dog. So you can see that that needs some attention as well. And we're trying to give people the options and demonstrate the possibilities, because this home is actually quite decent in terms of size. So we'll make a good home, but somebody needs to obviously finish it off and remodernise the property. Now we're coming into the sitting room or the living room. Really good size this, guys. Nice double glazed window to that rear garden. Obviously the carpets are old, the wallpaper, I don't think that's great at all. The little areas over there that are dark, it looks like it needs some air in here. And I think the back boiler might be on there. Now don't quote me. I've noticed the boilers are here, but I haven't seen a boiler. So I'm only assuming there's a back boiler. If it's not there, it could be up in the loft. So that's another area that you might want to consider looking for if anybody's interested, and when anybody's interested in purchasing this property. Now we're already doing viewings on it. Look, bungalows aren't built, so bungalows are very, very rare, especially bungalows of this size. So we'll create a bit of interest anyway. But look, guys, we're here to show as many people as we can in. If you are interested, you know, and you want to pick our brains, please give me a nudge and feel free. Just coming back out myself again, just to give you another angle of this good size living room. It really is a good size. Come back out again. Back out into the spacious hallway. Like I said, little work that needs to be done on the door frames. Take the wallpaper off, because it's like that chipping wallpaper, so it's quite hard to get off. And then we're going to go from there. We've already been into one of the bedrooms, been into the sitting room, and let's go into the kitchen. And again, you've got a dated kitchen here, guys. Again, this needs taking off, the wallpapering, and then you've got your cabinets and bits and bobs to modernise as well. Still a lovely double glazed window, bringing in natural light. There's a little cupboard in there, there's nothing to see, so I'm not going to open it up. It's not going to excite you that much. But mainly, look at the funky tiles. These are definitely 70s. Might be 80s, but I'm going to even say 1978 and take a guess. It just feels it to me anyway. It's a good sized kitchen, guys. And what the other options are, there is a conservatory here. Maybe you could extend it out and go further. That would be something that certainly needs to be looked at some point. Let me pop that camera out there just to show you gardens, and they are pretty gardens actually, so that's a big benefit of this property, but certainly needs a bit of modernising. And I know a lot of clients that are looking to modernise their homes. They're looking to make their homes their own. They don't mind the work. And look, let's face it, this is a 3-bed detached bungalow in a quiet cul-de-sac with no chain, so that's what makes it attractive. Back out into the hallway again, coming from the kitchen, little cupboard. Let's open this one up. Nothing exciting, but it does have linen shelving. There is access there to loft space. I don't know if there's a loft ladder, and I don't know if it's boarded, and I don't know if the boiler's up there. This is sold as seen from a corporate client. Coming in through the bathroom, got panel bath, low-level WC wash hand basin, obscure double glazed window, again bringing in natural light. You can see I haven't turned on any lights with the property, so what you see is what you get with this property, and hopefully we can highlight that for you. Coming back out, and I'm not going to number these bedrooms, but it is another double. There's some obviously blinds, so I haven't opened them up, but it is quite a well lit room if I did. Funky wallpaper, funky carpet. Bit trippy for me. And then they've even had a shower put into this room. Not sure it's the best route, maybe, and this is an option. This wall, again, if you wanted to close this off, you could make this bedroom slightly smaller, and maybe, just maybe, if we come back through here, you could make a bigger bathroom, or you could just make a better deal of that ensuite in there. I don't think people necessarily need to have 2 bathrooms. Toilets are important, so maybe that could be looked at with the ensuite or toilet, but that is an area also that could be taken under consideration if any changes need to be made. And last but not least, guys, another double bedroom, and it is a good size. There is no doubt about the size of the bedrooms. They're pretty decent, pretty gardens out there. Love the gardens with this property. Come back on yourself, and there we have it. So let's recap, because I think it's important. We've seen the plot outside. You know the amenities are on your doorstep. You know there's no chain, so it's not going to be on the property market long. Coming out on bedroom, let's say 1, bedroom 2. Come back through, and remember there's a bathroom there, but there is an ensuite there. Maybe something could be done. Big spacious entrance hallway. Again, something could be done here. Kitchen. And I haven't finished it off, so I've done this on purpose on the recap. Here's your conservatory. Again, the conservatory is dated. I don't think it's a perfect conservatory. It's a double glazed conservatory. I'm not being over critical. I'm actually just being over honest with the property, which is our style at Lock and Key. I think it's very important that people get the full facts of a home. They'll look at this and they'll think, yeah, it's nice, but maybe they want to change the conservatory and make a better one. It's certainly, again, worth considering. You don't have to, but it's something that I would consider personally for anybody. So look, guys, I'm just going to recap as we come through here, because that was the last room from the kitchen. Back out into this spacious hallway. Back out into the final bedroom, let's call it the pink bedroom. Again, all these carpets need to be changed, all the wallpaper needs to be changed. That needs to be re-skimmed. It's fine, but I would re-skim it, and there's your living room. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far, guys. Hope you've been upfront and honest with you. It's a decent 3-bed that needs some love, care and attention. Let's pop outside and have a look at the gardens. As promised, we're just going to walk through the kitchen. It makes sense because I noticed I left the conservatory door open and ajar. And again, even though you've seen the gardens from out there, you know they're behind this fence here. So if I pop that camera out, there's the gardens there that extend from here all the way around, which we've already seen. There is a side pedestrian gate, which is useful. Let's just check the fascias and the soffits. These seem quite clean and new, so they look okay. For now, little patio area. And it's actually a pretty garden. It's not the longest, but it's quite wide. It's the full width of this plot, but it's the garden, it's a surrounding garden. Maybe there's some options to go into the roof. Again, if you remember, there is a loft space from that hallway. You could look at the pitch of the roof. All these little things that could make a difference to somebody. Obviously there's a garage. I'm not going to open it today. It's a small garage. There is a door in there. It looks like an asbestos roof, so that will need to be taken into consideration if you want to change it. Attractive little rockery area. I think there's a little fish pond in there. And again, another look at that garden from here. Come back down here, there's a little side passage. Obviously you can see your bins are there. And again, that pops out, car, drive. You could make more parking there. Like I said, you could just bring that across and then have another space in front there. So in essence, what have we got? We've got a property built probably in the late 60s, early 70s. It's on the south side, the favoured southern side of Chippenham, Melksham. It's got good road links, amenities. It does need some modernising. It's 3-bedroom. It's got a conservatory garage. There should be some gas in there somewhere, but don't quote me on that. It just looks like that, and it's available for sale. So if there's any questions, guys, please get hold of me. It's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the weather as much as we are as well. But any questions, please feel free to give me a nudge. And again, I'll give you the number. It's 01225 707 342. I hope you're all well. I look forward to hearing from you.